Hey guys, SeanB here. Today I want to show you guys my 100% Dragons B12 team that I've been using for a week now, and I'm very happy with it. It's kinda semi free-to-play-ish with these units, and we'll be talking about how I made the team better and also some replacement for you guys who want to make your unique team. But the core of the team will be Verde, Spectra, the free can, and Loren. This is the spot that's gonna be replaceable to me. This is my favorite team. I've played with so many Dragons team, and this is the one that I'll be using until I build my triple Ikaru team that I saw from the Japanese guy. That is insane, and I want to build that. But that'll be for the future because I haven't built a single Ikaru yet, which means I need another 3-4 weeks of dimensional hole energy to actually build that team. But for now, I'll be using this. Verde is on rage, attack, good damage, and attack. I'll be using this guy for the triple Ikaru team as well. The guy who made the team showed that he took off the slot 6 of his Verde, made that Verde so much weaker than it was before, and he could still clear the dungeon with triple Ikaru. So this is more or less enough-ish for the dungeon. Maybe even less speed, to be honest. Spectra's on violence, speed, good damage, and accuracy. I used Devamon to max skill my Spectra. I think it was an okay investment because I'll be using him so much in Dragons. So investing Devamon to me is okay, you know, because I get back runes and stuff from using him every single day. But you can definitely build more Spectra to max skill. Before I max skill my Spectra, the run was pretty smooth as well. But maxing the skill make the run faster with less cooldown here and more consistency with backlash. This skill to crit damage thing here looks really good on Spectra. It boosts my damage by like 5,000. I thought it's gonna be much more, but after taking it off, the damage was 5,000 less. Not that big of a deal. Ken is using Violent as well. He can cycle turn with critical hit in skill number 3. Into attack bar absorption in skill number 2. So with Violent, he cycle turn very fast and is really amazing to have, like Crow on steroid, if I must say so, because he get back the skill very quickly and it does so much damage without attack buff. So speed, quick damage, and attack, you know, usual stuff. Trying to get him some HP and defense so that he won't die to the crystal in the mid boss. Sometimes it get really risky over there, but I've never seen my Ken die before. My Loren is on Surf Shield. I used to have her on Violent, but she procs a lot of useless Violent proc when the target is already defense broken. You don't need your Loren to proc more Violent. I thought taking her off Violent would reduce the consistency with the strip in the boss stage, but as you can see right here, I have 3 stripper in my team. So even if the immunity goes up, it goes away really quickly, especially with a Violent Ken. So Surf Shield is more for the mid boss stage where you might get attacked, but usually you don't get attacked at all. Lastly, I have my Abigail on speed, good damage, attack. Honestly, she does no damage. She's only here for the attack by reduction, the strip, and skill number 3, and sometimes she can defense break AoE to prep for my Ken damage. So he moves in front of Ken. Sometimes she just AoE defense break the trash wave with a violent proc, and then Ken can do so much damage with the AoE skill. With max skill, which you may or may not achieve by now, but with the skill up from the event, plus Devamon, he's a nat 5, I think he's worth the Devamon. He's really good in Dragons. You can also use him in Steel Fortress as well, because his fire does a lot of damage, strip, attack by control, branding, all that good stuff in one unit. Very solid. Also attack break for Steel Fortress, but in Dragons, very solid unit. So I invested Devamon to him as well, but with the help from the event with the skill up, is fairly easy to max his skill, and the extra harmful effect rate in his skill 2 makes his consistency skyrocket. Really good. So right here we have actually 3 source of attack by control for the tower, 3 stripper in the team as well. So Spectra AoE control, Ken AoE attack by absorption, and the moment Abigail just do one of that skill 3, So when that happened, she pushed the attack power of the right tower to almost 0. And that's more than enough for you to destroy the boss with the damage from Spectra. I think Spectra is just an amazing unit for this dungeon. I've tried many other teams which can be faster, but Spectra damage together with attack bar control so that Spectra can keep doing damage on a defense broken branded unit is just insane. I'm doing manual run because auto run on blue stack is kind of laggy, so this is much smoother. Like it's way too consistent. I love it. And being able to auto farm with this is just amazing, because when you fail a run, the auto farm ends, and it sucks when you start the auto farm, go and do something, expect to go back in 20 minutes and have things ready for you to sell, and you don't have anything to sell because you lost the first run. But with this 100% team, I'm pretty happy with it. So that's the team for you. I have seen many viewers on Twitch told me that team is amazing, they use it and it's super consistent. It's definitely not the fastest out there, but with auto farm, that's the one that you care about, consistency. So this girl right here, who can replace her? Many unit out there can replace the water cannon girl very easily. The thing you have to do is just go to here, you search for enemy attack bar down. So when you look at the AoE attack bar reduce department, you have many options. The most free-to-play one would probably be Ellen. She has AoE attack bar reduction right here in her skill, which is pretty good. Jubek will show her in his video, so definitely legit. And then we have Tyrone, who's also very popular. But the thing about these two units is that they don't strip. The thing about Abigail that I love the most is the strip. Sometimes it will happen and save your ass. I've seen that many times before. That's why I have 3 stripper on my team. So it's gonna be super consistent. You can definitely use this girl as well. Attack by control here, attack by control here. So she's also a very solid AoE attack by control. But once again, the only thing that they have in common is that they don't have strip, which is why I go with Abigail, the ultimate attack by control and strip, potentially defense break for some quick AoE clear. You can definitely run Taeor, you can definitely run Verde, you can definitely run Poseidon. Once again, no strip. So if you miss that strip from Ken or Loren, which can happen, then you don't have another plan B. So in my opinion, she is the most superior attack bar control for dragons thanks to her ability to strip. But damage output from Taeor will be unmatched because Wow is a cheat code for damage output. He can punch the boss like there's no tomorrow. Another big question, can I use her without skill up? Without skill up, you lose out on this one particular line here. I don't really care about this. I don't really care about this. The thing I want from her is she used her skill 3. Once in the match, maybe twice, and that's good enough for me. So without skill up, she might not use it consistently enough for you, but I don't think that's gonna matter too much. The people who come to my Twitch stream who replicate the team and use for themselves, they don't have max skill on Abigail and they told me they do just fine. So I guess she's pretty okay without skill up, because let's say if she need like an extra 20% harmful effect rate bonus somewhere here, then I would recommend her to get max skill. But because there's none of that shit, so I think she's gonna be okay without skill up. So is the Fire Can really worth building? I think he's really solid as a PV damage dealer. He's like Crow with that skill 3 that do a lot of damage. And I think he's really good in this particular dungeon, because Crow cannot strip, but he can. So sometimes you might miss the strip from the Kung Fu girl. Then you have him to strip and he can push back the attack bar of the side tower as well. And I think that's really good. The attack break from his skill 1 allow you to receive less hit from the boss Thunderbolt. Yeah, Thunderbolt or Thunderblow or something like that. It's one of these. Yeah, Thunderbolt. If you have attack break on the boss, he will hit less. So 2 lightning over there, which means less chance to stun your team. But without attack break, I think he hit 3 times. so more chance to stun your team. So I think he's really good in this dungeon. Like everything he does is beneficial for your team, and I think that's really awesome. Big damage right there, easily, because he's fire. So you're gonna have a solid damage dealer here as well. So that was my auto team for the Dragons B12, and I'm probably not gonna change this team for a long time before I build the Triple Icaro team, because that team is different from this. I'm not using any plan B whatsoever. That team is purely a rune check. If you do enough damage, if you take enough turn, you will kill the boss. There's no RNG except for landing the defense break. But in that team, you have 3 dog to try and defense break the boss, so the chance to miss is pretty low. So I'm gonna build that team very soon, because I want to farm this thing faster. This is good. This is 100% win rate for me, but it's definitely not fast enough. I want to be faster. I want to clear my crystal faster and still keep the 100% win rate. So let me know what team you use down below for your auto farming, so maybe I can create a better team even before I go to the Triple Icaro team. But hey, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And happy farming.